Go. All right.
Yo, we back at it. What's going on? We back at it.
Yes, sir. We in the
But look,
building. It's Nate Sports on Sports.
and it's Jay with Black Shirt Boxing Media Group. Let's talk about it, man. Let's get back into this action packed main event we just saw between Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois. Reason why I say action packed main event because as far as the undercard go, thanks, but no thanks. And Turkey Al or whoever you are, the rock concert in between, that ain't it, bro. Um,
Yeah,
that ain't it.
that was
Nice
crazy.
try.
I
Yeah.
don't know what they was thinking about right there. They need to do
Almost
better.
made me stop watching.
Yeah, that was crazy. Um,
Yeah.
but Daniel Dubois, he knocks out Anthony Joshua in the fifth round to retain the IBF heavyweight title. He dropped him three times in the first four rounds to keep his IBF title. It was looking crazy out there for Joshua, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, shoot, Joshua is an aging veteran, former two-time heavyweight champion, man. Can't take nothing away from him. He battle tested. He went down on his shield. I mean, at the end of the day, he got hurt all throughout the fight from the very opening round. And he kept fighting, kept finding his composure. Right before the knockout, he was hurt. I mean, he hurt Dubois, but he just went in there and got careless with that left hand down and got caught over the top with a straight right counter. Boom, all she wrote,
Yeah,
dislocated shoulder.
yeah. I thought he would come out with a better performance than that, but Dubois, he showed me something. He showed me something this time. His last fight, he was looking all right, but I didn't think he would come in and do what he did tonight with those big knockdowns that he
Man,
had, including the
well,
knockout.
I'll say this. Daniel Dubois has been chopping away at the heavyweight division for quite some time. And for all of you people who don't know who Daniel Dubois is, he's a young British heavyweight champion, really getting into his prime and has been in the ring with all of these great champions that we've known in the past. And excuse my line of eyesight. I was looking for the actual highlight that they got up already on the
Yeah.
zone. AJ versus Dubois. Daniel Dubois has been working his way through the ranks for a while, but as I'm looking at the fight right now in round one, AJ had his moments. AJ can still box. He's still a contender. He just got caught. This goes back all the way back to um. This goes all the way back to AJ versus what's the dude that he had the issues with that at Crave, the body snatcher, Dillian White.
Oh yeah, White.
Dillian Dillian White hurt AJ early in his career, but you got to think,
Yeah.
the punches that he was catching, that AJ, that first punch he caught AJ with hit him right on the edge of the chin, and it was on the end of Dubois' punch, so it was all the way extended. That's a hard shot from anybody, and anybody that's been in the ring know that. I mean, AJ fought pretty good on the inside. I think if he could have found that second gear to start pushing Dubois back, but I think once Dubois had him hurt, he knew it was only a matter of time, so he kept pressing. He almost got knocked out in that fifth round himself. That was a
Yeah.
bad. He got hit with a mean punch.
Yeah, in that fifth round, Joshua hit him two times with that right. But the thing was with Joshua, he kept throwing that right hand. You already called him two times with that right, and you kept trying to go back to that well. You can't go back to that well for that third and that fourth time. When you went back to that third and that fourth time, that's when he caught you with that bang. He caught him again with that. That's when Dubois caught him and dropped him and put him to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So
Right?
it was crazy how it went down. So you can't keep throwing that same punch that you caught him with. Don't keep throwing it back to back to back. That's what took him out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I can't start watching the highlights now, and it kind of reminded me of when Javante knocked out Leo Santa Cruz.
Mm.
Santa Cruz Santa Cruz threw the same punch one too many times, and Javante timed him.
Hmm.
And Joshua walked into the one that he hit Dubois with, because I'm watching it now where he stunned Dubois, and then Dubois finna catch him right now, finna drop him. Bop, sleep. I mean, look, I mean, his
Yeah.
body shut off.
Oh
That's a
yeah.
knockout. His leg was kicking. He was trying to get up. I mean, he was trying to get up, man. I
He was
mean,
trying. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But you know what I'm
face
saying?
down, ass up. Boy, I'm talking about, listen,
And
hey,
what was it? What was it? The first few rounds where he kept getting dropped. Anthony Joshua, what he had his what was it? His right hand down the whole time? Was his right
I
hand
know
down?
his left
No, it
down.
was his left
His
hand.
left
Yeah, it
hand
was
was
his
real
left
low.
hand. He had his left
So let
hand.
me
Well, we talked about that. And he had
right.
his left hand
No,
down. He kept getting hit with that overhand right.
yeah, you brought that up. That was early in the first round. So let me
Yeah.
ask you this: was Derek James in his corner tonight?
Man, I don't even know. I can't even tell you. I don't even know who was in his corner. It was going so fast. Um, I really don't know.
That's crazy.
I really
I
don't
like to
know.
know. They got footage talking about Usyk explaining why Joshua got knocked out. Same way he got beat by Dubois, and they robbed Dubois.
Yeah, exactly. That was the rivalry that took place. When was that? That was a
It's been
while
a,
ago.
it's,
Like what?
it's been a couple of years ago now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember
Man,
that. And
this
moving
man did
forward,
knock Anthony Joshua out at Wembley Stadium, bro. Man,
it
end of an era, dog.
yeah, hey, that's what it is. It is what it is. They make the big
Yeah,
fights, you get the big
yeah,
result.
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
All right,
So what's
trying to get
next for these boys? What's next for let's start with Anthony Joshua. What you think who he gonna fight next, or who should he fight next?
okay. Well, let me go into my analyst mode. Let me throw on my Clark Kent, so I ain't got to lean forward.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you asked that. Anthony Joshua, who is currently ranked as it stands in the IBF, which he just challenged for, he stands at third. He's third ranked in the world. He's number one ranked in the WBO, and he is not ranked in the WBA or the WBC. The WBC just don't rock with him at all. So
Yeah, that's
okay, so where does he go? Well, he's pretty much, if he stays in contention for the IBF in the top 10, there's a few fights that he can take. However, Anthony Joshua is still a draw. So he can draw against anybody in London or the UK. I don't see anybody wanting to see him fight Dubois again. It was just too one sided. I think he can either go for a Joseph Parker for interim WBO title, but I don't see what the interest in that fight would be for Parker unless he wants to get the victory back on the loss that he took to AJ when AJ was collecting belts when he was the unified champion. Remember? He took
yeah,
he took that same belt that Parker holding under Usyk right now. That's the belt that Joshua took from him. So I see the only way, I personally say that Anthony Joshua needs to go against Deontay Wilder. They're both coming off knockout losses. It's still a fight that we want to see. I don't care who got the belts or whatever. Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder on the same card would be big. Like they was that night they fought, and Joshua won and Wilder lost and kept
right.
losing.
Yeah,
No matter what, especially now, we want to see him fight. We want to see him fight. I think that it's definitely a 50-50 fight now because Wilder is gun shy, and so is Joshua now. So I mean, listen, bro, he got knocked out. I mean, he won't sleep, but he was hurt. Like he stopped this man. I mean, like But see, you gotta think, Daniel Dubois young. And look, he hit him with a little. It wasn't even a strong
No,
punch.
it was like yeah, it wasn't no heavy joint.
Man, that's
The first
crazy.
few
Like,
the first few times that he got knocked down, those was heavy. Those was heavy-handed punches.
but they were punches that were extended. Like he had to
Right.
extend to hit him. That
But
first
that
right hurt him, but it caught him. It ain't necessarily hurt him. It caught him, dropped him, woke him up. Joshua was boxing well until he got hurt. Let's keep
right.
it real. He
Yeah.
was boxing well. So I don't think that he is completely done, but he definitely need to go ahead and I mean, bro, you don't need a championship. You are a made man. When you fight, people come see you fight. Point blank. That's where you should be trying to get to if you're a fighter. Championship is good. Championship helps build your brand. But this man is already branded.
And
He
touching
came
on
out with support.
huh?
He's already got support.
Yeah. And touching on who should Anthony fight next? I think he should, try to fight the kid, the Chinese kid. You know what I'm saying? What's his name? Zhang. That'll be
All
a
right,
good fight
so
for him too. You know what I'm saying? Zhang beat
how
Wilder. And if you want to get into, you know what I'm saying, try to step up your game and before Wilder,
Zhang needed Zhang need to
yeah,
rematch Parker.
that'll be
They
good
coming
too.
off they coming off losses. Joshua just got knocked out. He came off of what, 4 straight wins after he lost to Usyk, but he fought middle of the road competition. Francis Ngannou don't even count really. Because
Exactly.
you seen how he did Ngannou, you would think that he would have went in there and walked right through Dubois, but we see that ain't the case. So I mean, he don't need to be fighting in contention for a title. He should be trying to make the most money against the best opponent. And that best opponent is still Deontay Wilder. People want to see it. If nothing else, to
We,
talk about it.
hey,
We
look,
still want to see it.
I would love to see it. I would love for Wilder to get back on top, but we'll see
That's
what he
not
do.
happening. It's not
It
happening.
ain't, yeah,
You
it's
know,
looking bad right now. First off, he
no,
got to get
it's over
himself
for him.
together. He got to get more weight and he got to get his legs right, man. And then he got to
Man,
have better boxing skills. He don't got
it's
none
too
of
late
that
for
right
that.
now.
That man 40 years old, bro. It's over for that. Wilder has done all he can do,
Can't nobody
and he did it.
can't nobody teach him, huh?
I mean, not at this point. I mean, he's done all. He's overachieved when you think
Yeah,
about it.
he had a
So,
knockout power punch, but nobody taught him the skills, the skill
but when you
set.
knock everybody out, he started boxing at like 20 years old. So
Yeah,
he ain't even been boxing a full 20 years, going up against people who've been taught the fundamentals since they was a kid. So to even get in there and place third in the world, in the Olympics, in
yeah,
the world,
that's real.
like, yeah. I
That's
mean,
real.
shit, you the third best fighter in the world. So when you win a bronze medal, they never think you're gonna probably become a world champion. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, it's a good chance, but Wilder fought damn near 30 fights before we knew who he was. I first found out about Wilder when he fought the dude that was trained by Roy Jones Sr. that was out there fighting like a 6'6" Roy Jones. We got knocked in the ropes. Kelvin Price. That's when I first took notice. That's when I first took notice of Wilder, like 26-0. So he only had like 17. What he was able to do in less than 20 fights, not counting them cab drivers he beat before, because he was fighting 4 times a year. You see what I'm saying? 4 or 5 times a year when he was beating up on them Uber drivers with knee braces on and shit down there in the VFW hall. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Right. But for him to get to the main shot, well, they got Joshua face up here looking like this on the zone.
looking
That's
crazy.
doing crazy, bro.
I already know it
Yeah.
is. So so
Man.
so where Daniel Dubois go from here?
Um, if he want to keep proving himself, he got to beat Martin Bakole. That's the guy knocking on everybody's door. After Martin Bakole dispatched American top prospect and young contender, Jared Big Baby Anderson.
Mm.
Somebody got to fight Martin Bakoli. That's just a fact. I don't want to. I didn't even know who he was prior to beating Jared Anderson. So,
Somebody got to
hey,
get him.
somebody got to fight this man.
They,
I
they,
don't know
they the,
who none
the
of these
rumors,
people are.
the rumors around town is everybody running from him.
Bakoli,
Yeah.
them ain't rumors.
Hey, the rumor mill in worldwide, not boxing.
But he said it himself. The
Yeah, he
man.
said it after that fight with Big Baby. He said it, but nobody
But
knew. But the boxing world knew.
but he said the only man that made it competitive in the ring with him was Tyson Fury.
Oh,
Everybody else he stopped and beat up in sparring.
see, the thing is, Fury will beat him. Nobody else probably can beat him. I guarantee
Right.
you that.
Well, Usyk ain't gonna fight him. He'll retire before he do
Yeah,
that. Wow.
yeah, Usyk ain't gonna fight him. Nobody gonna fight him. But Fury will get in there with him. But Fury done took a loss to Usyk, so he trying to
But
get
Cole
his
had been
step
in.
back.
Nah, Tyson Fury looked like he had been drinking a little bit tonight. He looking a little bit worse for wear. Um, I think it's over for him too.
We talking about
That whole
who?
Fury, I think it's over for him.
Oh, Fury. Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't think none of them boys need to get on out the way. They done
Yeah,
made
he's gonna
money,
go
man.
crazy.
They don't have that hunger or that drive anymore. I don't see it.
Yeah,
Wilder made too much money, man. Fury, too much money. Him and Wilder fought 3 times. You know how much money he got off them fights?
yeah, he
The
got paid.
pay-per-views. Yeah. He made at least 50, $60 million off them 3 fights.
Yeah, you right.
Probably probably generated. I don't know if he took that home, which I'm pretty sure he didn't, but he took home a good piece of it.
Yeah, you right. He definitely
He should have
did
gone
that.
home. He should have gone home with at least about 10, 15 of it.
Oh,
You know?
he definitely gonna do that.
Man. So
And you
so
go ahead.
so let's backtrack though. So with Joshua being effectively removed out of the heavyweight title picture after this knockout loss to Daniel Dubois, your champions stand at Alexander Usyk is the champion in the WBC, the WBA, and the WBO. The WBA and the WBO has two. Well, the WBA having a regular champion, Mahal Char. I'm probably saying his name wrong. If I apologize, sorry, Mr. Char. Um, the WBO has an interim champion of Joseph Parker. What does those secondary titles mean in the grand scheme of things?
Those second titles.
The secondary titles, yeah. What I call those titles is the cleanup men. Because if Usyk chilling right now, if somebody wants a title shot, like if Usyk don't fight Martin Bakoli, Martin Bakoli is gonna get a title shot against Mr. Char for that regular title, which would pretty much force Usyk to fight or vacate. There is a clear road to heavyweight championship for Martin Bakoli, and it's through uh Mamau Char, the regular champion in the WBA. Or Martin Bakoli could very well go and fight Joseph Parker for his interim title. Each way is a fight to Alexander Usyk. So Martin Bakoli is definitely gonna get a title shot from somebody. I don't know who the world agent KBL is. That's ranked number 2 above Usyk in the WBC.
That's what I was looking
Um,
at too. And then you
yeah, I
got
know who that is.
and then you got Michael Hunter over there in the WBA number 3.
Okay, so Michael Hunter is the only person to beat Martin Bakoli. Okay, so Michael Hunter is got some bargaining chips, and so
Mm-hmm.
does Martin Bakoli because Bakoli hot right now.
Right.
I mean, they fed him Jared Anderson.
Yeah.
When you think about it,
But you still got to throw that Chinese kid in there.
yeah, but I
He
mean,
won
I told
last
you
his last fight.
who he fight.
Then
Hergovich,
right.
Philip Hergovich. Okay, I think that's who he fought.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. He won his
um,
last joint.
Z.
Matter of fact,
Um,
no, he beat Wilder last, didn't he?
oh yeah, yeah. I see. What I'm saying I forgot about that, but Wilder. I mean, punching bag at this point. Um, but okay, Zane could. Yeah, if I had to choose between who I want to fight, Zane or Bakole, yeah, I'm gonna choose Big Bang. I don't want none of the Black Scottish. That man can't. That man came out the Roddy Piper music, didn't he?
For real. I see your boy Wilder's not in there, but Jarrell Miller's still down there in the rankings.
Where?
He
Oh,
in
it's
the
about in the WBA,
he in the WBA. He had the
but
in the he number 13.
he definitely don't beat nobody nowhere.
Nobody.
So he gonna have to fight people like Otto Wallin, Luis Ortiz still in the top. See, I don't understand why the rankings on across the board. I don't know what in the world is going on with these rankings, bro. Like
Yeah, I don't like them
it kind of
rankings.
all it kind of over the place. Like Michael Hunter ain't ranked. Well, I guess it depends on your relationships. Like Michael Hunter might have got back in the rankings once Martin Bakole beat Jared Anderson. Because if Martin Bakole, okay, let's say Jared Anderson had beaten Martin Bakole, they would have had him down there in the top five. That was his ticket to the
Yeah,
top five.
yeah. That was his ticket. But I knew that
You
wasn't
know,
gonna happen. Oh, yeah, that was
mm,
his ticket.
Mazel Tov.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that was his ticket though.
Hey man, I really, if I had to play matchmaker right now, I want to see Tyson Fury versus Daniel Dubois. The winner fights Usyk, or the winner of Usyk and Bakole, or Usyk and Parker. I mean, I don't know who Mao Char is. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who
I'm not
that
saying
is.
he worthy, but I don't know who he is. So I gotta go with the name and recognition.
I
Who gonna
think
sell some fights?
I think Tyson Fury beat everybody over there except for he need that rematch with Usyk. Anybody else he can beat.
I don't know. We
He'll
we
beat
gotta
he'll
see.
beat he'll beat your boy on tonight, Daniel Dubois. He'll beat him easy. Tyson Fury will beat him easy in my eyes.
I mean, at a point in time, I would have agreed with that wholeheartedly. I'm not saying I disagree, but I got to see him do it because I mean, shoot, he coming off a tough loss to a smaller man, and Usyk got to Fury easier than anybody I think I've ever seen, as
Right.
far as being able to touch him.
And that's what
So,
mm-hmm. That's what I was
man, I'm
saying.
not sure. You
That's
got me
what I'm
thinking with that
saying.
though.
But Usyk beat Dubois.
So I'm gonna go check out who this Ajit Cavalier is because they are ranked in three out of the no. He's ranked in he's ranked number two in the WBC, number six in the WBA, number four in the IBF, and number five. So this dude is ranked pretty high. So I'm gonna go check him out. We might need to throw him in there because he seems to be a serious contender to be ranked in all of the sanctioning bodies. Because I mean, like we were saying, a lot of and he might even be higher now in the IBF now that Joshua just lost. He was number three in the IBF, and
Mhm.
AJ KBL was number four. So that might who Daniel Dubois have up next. You never know.
You never
I'm gonna
know.
go check him out. But like, I'm talking about big fights at heavyweight. I mean, you got somebody need to fight Martin Bakole. That's just what it is.
Somebody
He's
got
here to
to.
party. I mean, shit. I would even respect if Jared Anderson wanted to give it another go. Why
Hell
not?
no, don't do it. Not yet. You got to give me a few more fights on ESPN, dog. He shouldn't have left. He shouldn't have left.
Yeah, he
But
got that. I wonder how
that
much he
money,
got paid.
that
I wonder how
money,
much they paid
man.
him though.
Yeah, he got paid. He got paid. He went overseas and got paid.
But I wonder how much they guaranteeing these dudes.
Probably
Like,
probably the whole bag. That's why they went.
yeah, I understand, but at the end of the day, you gotta do smart business, like Tank Davis doing. I'm not for sale, but see, them boys don't want to build that brand up. See, all Jared Anderson had to do was keep knocking out regional bums, keep
Right.
selling out right in your hometown. Don't fight nowhere else. Promote yourself.
That's all you had to
Stay
do.
right here. Bring them bums to you.
That's all you had
Yeah.
to do. But
So
he
I
ain't.
don't know, man. I don't know. I don't see nobody else in these rankings that's worth a damn. I seen a lot of these guys get stopped, and a lot of them I had no idea who they even are. The only one on here that show a look like well, not little, but to show some promise is Frank Sanchez, because I've seen Frank Sanchez get busy. He's just a smaller heavyweight, which he trains in off and on, or maybe he's full time now in the Canelo gym. He in there with them boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can
So,
yeah. We
so
can
I don't
touch
know.
on last night fight too. Mongia versus Eric Banzanian. Nobody knew about the fight. It was unexpected. Um, Munguia coming off a fight that he lost against Canelo, what, a few months ago. Um,
Hmm.
so he was trying to get his face back against the kid Eric Bazinian
Yeah.
in Arizona, Glendale, Arizona last night.
Yeah.
I
10
think
round knockout.
yeah, he won.
I'm watching the.
Oh, you watching it
Hold on.
now?
Yeah, I got it up. So I'm gonna see
Munguia,
how long the clip is.
Munguia 44 and 1, 35 knockouts.
The whole fight on here too already. So it was on TV. So
Okay, yeah,
10th
yeah, yeah.
round.
Was it on TV?
Yeah.
And it was like the 10th round knockout.
Oh well, yeah, but he didn't like knock him clean out. Dude was on his knees and then want to get up. He got up at like 9. He ain't want no more.
He ain't want no more.
Yeah. Nah,
Yeah.
he ain't want no more.
So
Yeah.
Munguia was
So
trying to get his face back from the Canelo loss that he took a few months ago.
yeah.
What you
Dude
think?
must have been tough though to go 10 rounds though. He won no
Um,
bum.
yeah, I think dude was undefeated, right?
Yeah. I think it was like 22 and 0. 22 and 0, I think. Or 28 and 0, one of them two. He had an O and it must go. And it's
Oh,
gone.
let's
But
go. You just fighting too early. That's what it was.
yeah.
Moving
But
too
that's a big
early.
fight for him though. That's a big fight for him though.
He had to
You
get
gotta
that
think, well,
payday.
hey, yeah. I ain't mad at him.
Nah, I ain't mad at him. It is what it is. What do you think
Good dude.
Mangill going here on out? What you think he gonna do
I
next?
mean, he got Berlanga, he got Plant. I mean, who else is that super middleweight? We got hold on, I'm pulling it up now.
Yeah.
You got Chris and Beasley. You got old buddy was ranked in the top 10. Eric but Bazinian or whatever his name was.
What weight
You got
class is that? That
168, 168. You got Trevor McCumbee, all them boys down there. You got my cousin Mark Jeffers. he, he ranked. I'm finna look him up at Cuz right up.
that
He ranked number 10 in the IBF. So right now, I mean, it's a wide open lane, man. Shoot, really, um, he not even ranked in that joint. So the IBF title is vacant right now. Caleb Plant is the WBA interim champion, which he would be upgraded probably to the regular champion, like he said. So Munguia is still ranked number 2 in the WBC and ranked number 10 in the WBA, which is crazy. He ranked number 6 in the IBF, so Munguia could easily get his way into a title fight for the vacant IBF belt. He in the top 10. He got good name. So I could see Munguia versus Christian Mbili for the vacant IBF title. Uh, Munguia definitely don't need to fight Berlanga coming off a loss. Munguia could fight Caleb Plant. They both coming off knockout wins. So I say Munguia versus Plant. Um, I think Plant beats both of them dudes. I'm just being honest. Um, I got to see it though. You know what I'm saying? I don't really see nobody. I think uh, Caleb Plant beats everybody in the top 10. Right now, that's my pick, and I got to see for myself. I
Watching
think
Plant,
Caleb Plant,
watching Caleb Plant last fight, he came back and won after being knocked down, man. That was impressive.
yeah,
I would love to see him fight again against anybody because I think he is focused and I think he is ready for battle. Um, that man looking good right now. That last fight, man, made me look at him in a different way, man. You know what I'm saying? He looked real good. When I was
he tough.
talking to you on the phone, I'm like, yo, the guy got knocked down. The guy got knocked down. He get back up and do what he got to do. And he was talking shit the whole time. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I like right here. This is boxing. You know what I'm saying? So he
Right.
pulled that fight out. He won. Matter of fact, he didn't pull that fight out. He won unanimously after being knocked down 2 times or whatever it was.
He
Uh,
stopped him.
he looked
He
good and
stopped
he
him.
stopped him. Exactly. And so I'm like, yo, that guy, I'm ready to see some more of him. He looked like he got
Yeah.
the dog in him now. For
That's what I'm
sure.
trying to tell you.
For
I've been
sure.
telling cats that, man. You know, sometimes it take a lesson or two. I don't call them losses. I call them lessons. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I like
saying?
that. Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? Like, I don't see nobody beating this man at 168 unless it's Mungia or Berlanga. Them the only other two that's up there. He had fought the two best fighters at the weight class already. Benavidez and Canelo, them the two best. He lost to both of them, but you know, he got a TKO stoppage loss to Canelo, which he could arguably say he was winning. You could say he was winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, you know what I mean? I mean, it was an exciting night of boxing. Boxing ain't been nowhere. I was about to say boxing's back. It ain't been nowhere.
It
You
ain't
know what
been
I'm
well.
saying? Um,
Did we
it's just a beautiful thing, man.
did we touch on who else we ain't touch on Canelo? Did we touch on Canelo?
Last week,
Yeah, we touched on them then. Yeah, we
yeah.
touched on Canelo. Who
So
else we missing?
So let's gear up for the upcoming light heavyweight undisputed fight between Beterbiev and Bivol taking place October
There we
12th.
go. There we
So
go.
I want y'all to stay tuned for the footage to come, the shorts to come, so y'all can get used to seeing Jay with Black Shirt Boxing Media Group,
And Nate Sports on Sports all day, every day. You know what it is.
the, the Green Belt Boys. So
Yes,
October
indeed.
12th, October 12th, we'll be coming live from the set for
You might
the
yeah,
Better
you
Be
might catch us
versus
live. You
Bivol.
might catch us in the building too, because you know we make them power trips too. So it ain't that.
That's right. You better believe it. And we hottest newest boxing sports talk show. So follow us both on YouTube. I'm Jay with Black Shirt Boxing Media Group,
And I'm Nate Sports on Sports.
and we them Green Belt Boys.
And we
On to the
out.
next. Yes, sir.
Indeed. Yes, indeed.
Stop the recording.